Hey, welcome back. What I have for you today is a really cool print that I did a remix for. I'll show you the base first. Maybe you can already guess what it is by just taking a look at it. Look at that. So this is not originally what the top looks like. I did end up changing some things. Mainly this piece here with the screw. That is meant for this guy. This comes as a print. Um, these prints were made by Yigit, Yigit, and I'll put the link in the description. And hirthwork, hirthwork. Again, I'll put the link to the description of the two that I remixed. So hirthwork made the dice tower, and I can show that to you now. I really like how that works. There's a nice spiral staircase that rolls down all the way through. I love the little windows, allow you to see everything. And then Yigit makes this, a D20 spinner and the knight sits on top, and you spin this, and it allows you to roll a d20 without actually rolling a d20. So the bearing was made by Jerryie, Jerryie. Again, I'll put this in the description. Very nice. I did order some regular bearings, but I figured I'd try printing it just in case this didn't work the way I wanted it to. And these worked out really well. I ended up using the super lube that I usually recommend on my channel. And then I had the 85X that allowed me to print the white so that the numbers show up really well. So in Orca, I went through, I cut the top of the spire off, and then I overlaid the bottom part of the spinning D20, and then I did a negative space here. I did have to take a little bit extra off to allow the dice to fit. I did a negative space here and then a negative space here because I wanted the dice to be able to drop through. And what's really nice is this just slides right on like this. It spins, and the knight just spins on just like this. Perfect. Look at that. I would recommend using the super lube whenever you have a 3D print that you're trying to screw into another 3D print. It just works much better. So what's really nice is you can have the drop down piece anywhere on the spire. You drop your D20 in and just spin it, and it will just automatically fit into that hole, dropping underneath the knight's sword and then down into the tower. And that, I'll show it again. What's really nice is the knight's sword is just tall enough that it just grabs a little bit and won't let it pass until it drops in. There you go. I hit a 12 on that one. I did hit a 20 before, so I'll take that. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. This is the dice tower that I remixed. Oh, and really cool to be able to spin and get so that would be a 8. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So what I will say is I probably would like to grab um, a smaller diameter printing nozzle at some point. But this is really what it's supposed to look like. For whatever reason, the Orca doesn't slice it very well. So you got your 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 20. Um, I've thought about just drilling a hole on this one because I love the lettering. But such is life. I really like these bearings. Like I said, I threw a little bit of lube in on them while I was spinning, and they do really well. But I did order some actual bearings that will fit in here. I just like the idea of being able to print the whole thing if I want. Again, thanks for watching. Until next time.